Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to put together this crazy egg box from Simply Crafty SVGs. So here it is, and I actually have on Action Wobble, which is the little, here's the box with the my little egg figure, my egg, kind of like a, but it's kind of fun. You could put, you could use the insert for the, it fits, the Cadbury eggs fit in there, those size, for 3 of them, or you can take it out. And this one's a little tight, but take it out and you could just put like some grass, or you could to put, you know, other Easter candy. So that's how this works with that Action Wobble out, which is fun. It just kind of gets in the way when you're pulling that in and out. So that's it. So it's pretty simple. So let me get that out of the way. These are Action Wobbles if you've never seen them before, so it makes things wobble when they're on it. So there's different sizes. This is a big one. I've had them forever and I just haven't used them. And I printed this tag out just in using Silhouette and just a basic tag, so it's not included. So you can put whatever you want. If you even want to put that, because if it's like a little mini Easter basket, you can do that. So here's the little egg guy. So we're going to put together the egg guy first. It's, I guess, egg bunny. It's kind of just something, I got an idea and I went with it, and that was that. So there's pretty small pieces. So we're going to do the teeth first. So we've got the nose, the ears. So that's where the fine tip applicator comes in handy. And I'm going to get a little, I had to reach for some ink, so I'm going to ink around these little teeth. And what I would recommend when you pull them off the mat, or just before, at one point on the back, note which one's right and left. So I put an L on the back of this one, which tells me it's the left one, because if you switch them, they don't quite fit. It's not critical, but all I'm doing is inking them to give them a little bit of definition around the edge. It has right. So I'm going to use my little pick-me-up tool just to pick up these real small pieces. It's just got a little sticky thing at the end. So I'm just going to add glue to this whole thing. And then I'm going to make sure I'm putting the right one, so that says R on the back. So if you need little cheats, I always do little cheats. And I'm going to put them on just lightly and then pick it up. It always rolls. That's the only thing about that. So that's why I inked it a little bit, so you can see the definition of the 2 teeth. The 2 rabbit teeth. So hopefully you can see it. So now let's go ahead and do, so I'm doing the hard part first, which are just the little pieces. So that was the smallest one. The next one is the ears. So we're just going to add glue a little bit to the back, and I'm just dotting around the edge barely. Make sure you get the right piece of ear. I'm going to make sure, since it's upside down, I'm making sure the texture on this cardstock is showing. It's upside down, so it shows. I'm using American Crafts cardstock. And then I'll do the same on the other side. Oh, it goes like that. So this is fairly simple. So we're just doing the time-consuming stuff first. So now we just have the nose. I'm making sure that it's situated correctly. So the next thing we'll want to do is we can just put the ears on. So we're just going to take the white back body with the feet. We're just going to add glue to both sides and just line these pieces up. That you won't see this little end part because it's black in the file, but I have a dark gray that I'm using. So for some reason, I wasn't going to do this. I wasn't going to do this box, but I wanted to use this little character that I drew out just because I thought it was fun. And I wanted to get it on something this year, so. Thus, the little egg bunny. The crazy egg bunny. So that lines up, and then it's pretty easy. Then we hit that, gonna get that white part of the egg head face, line it up. So it's just a bunch of lining up things. And then I can just pop a little dot of glue there. Pick that up. If you do get a tool like this, just be careful because this stuff sometimes comes out on my little pieces, so I try to clean it before I start using it. So I have nothing to really guide you there, so you just go ahead and center it. And then I just center the teeth. And it is slightly curved at the top, so it'll just sit right there, right underneath the top of the mouth. So that's it. So now I'm going to use I gotta keep it crazy, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the wobble here. So this little part goes on the piece. Actually, I don't know which side goes, but I usually put this side on the piece, so it's probably the opposite, but it works the same. So there's a backing here, and I'm not going to take that off quite yet until I'm ready. So let's go ahead to the box. So this piece is just the insert to hold the eggs. So it'll just slide in. There's no gluing or anything. You just fold it and slide it in if you use it for the Cadbury eggs. So we can't put it in until we have the box done. So the way the box goes together is just like this. But we're going to fold it underneath and it'll make it stronger. Oops. So the reason I can fold it underneath is that there's a piece that will go underneath and hide the tabs. So if you are going to put something heavy in it, this is the way you want to do it, or heavier. You can fill it with lots of fun Easter candy. You're going to want to make sure you fold it on the bottom like that. So we're going to do the same on the other side. That. So applying pressure on the table really helps. And then we'll fold these back behind there. And again, you can go ahead and fold it over, and then what's nice with square boxes is that you can fold it on its back. Oh, so I guess I didn't tell you either. I already put the panels on. So bad on me. So you want to put the panels on before you start putting it together. So I just put those 3 panels on because it's easier to do it when it's flat. So I do apologize for forgetting to tell you that. So it's just a nice little box to give. We have a couple other Easter boxes on our site. We have some that are like, we actually have an Easter basket, a little mini one, and we also have, like a bunny basket. We have a couple bunny baskets. Anyways, if you're interested, we have a couple more on the website. So now we have that little piece. So this is what would happen here, but we're not going to put it in quite yet because we need to put it all together. So what we want to do is take this big panel and this, and line that up right there. So we don't want to attach it to this quite yet. So there's a reason, because what we're going to do is we're going to attach it like this, and then we're going to glue this over that edge. So it gives it a little bit more strength and also hides that edge. So let's go ahead and put this on so you can have some fun with some colors. So I just pulled in a couple colors from, I took the blue for the box. I just did this paper first, and then I decided on my colors from that. So that just lines right up to the edge up there. It should fit perfectly. So I'm just going to make sure it's lined up. Then we're almost there. We're just going to go ahead and glue this. So we can add glue to this. This is how I would say to do it. You want to line it up. So I'm lining it up. So this little edge, this edge is in the fold, or up to the back. And center it. So you can see it hides tabs. So I'm only adding glue to the bottom first. And once that's good and secure, you can just go ahead and add some glue here. So to the back of it, like that. And then we'll just fold it over and then apply pressure here. So we're on the home stretch here. If you do like this project, what I said R. If you like this project, please give me a little thumbs up below. I would appreciate that. And or subscribe to our channel. And if you do hit that little bell on the right of subscribe, you'll be notified when we have new projects and tutorials or new videos. So get to it. No, just kidding. Do it if you'd like. But so now we just need to put this in there. And this is going to line up to the top to help you line it in. And then just going to glue it inside. So it's just going to glue inside. And if you line it up to the top, it'll give you the distance you need on the left and right and bottom. So I'm just going to carefully slide it in. So now it's being slid into the actual box. So again, I'm lining it up at the top. I almost got it there pretty good. The last is, so you don't have to have one of these. You could do, I'd say, like a pop-up dot, or you could just do it straight down. So if I went straight down, that'd be like a foam dot. I'll just put them not upside down. So if you centered them like that, you could just do that. I just wanted it to be fairly simple and fun. So if you wanted to do like a mini little Easter basket, had a little spillage here. So these are quite old, so I do have to add a little glue to the back because I'm in a place where there's a lot of heat. So over time the adhesive has gotten pretty bad. So I'm going to add a little glue to the back. Confession, I've had them for a very long time. They've been out for a long time, but I just thought this is the perfect application for them. So I have to hold it a little bit longer than normal, but I want it to be strong because I add a little glue to the adhesive. So that's, I know it's still drying, but isn't that fun? So that's my little crazy egg box. My little crazy egg man. So we can go ahead and just slide this in here. The one I showed you earlier, you just kind of push it in. The one I showed you earlier is a little bit shorter on the top. So I changed it so it wouldn't be as short there. So now we have, these just fit nicely in there. Or you could just put something else. And you can put it right in front of it, like that. You can still see it. So it holds 3 eggs. So I need to, it's too hard to angle it when you have it in there, so there you go. So I hope you like this little project. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, and I thank you for watching.